Hey guys, it's TEW2013 here, and welcome to episode 144 of the TNA Impact Wrestling TEW2013 Let's Play. You join us for another episode of Crossfire, as we're just 2 weeks away from Bound for Glory. So what we're bringing to you today is 16 segments, 3 pre-show segments, and again just continually building up these feuds towards the big pay-per-view, hopefully getting some more heat in the storylines, and just really making sure we're going to have the best pay-per-view possible. We're booking today's show in the Verizon Wireless Arena in the New England region, which is in Manchester, New Hampshire. Again, my lack of the American states and towns and whatever is not the greatest. So yeah, I think that's what it is. I'm now going to double check, but I'm pretty sure that's where we are. I'll just see if I can find New Hampshire. There we go, New Hampshire, Verizon. Yep, Manchester, New Hampshire. So, I expect to get 11,209. Capacity is 11,770. If we can get close to a sellout, I'll be delighted. Anyway, without further ado, we'll crack on. Nothing really else has changed. A couple of guys left, as you know, last week, Jeremy Borash and RVD. But apart from that, nothing really else to cover. Let's crack on with the show. So in our opening pre-show match, I about that had some good action and average heat. Kota Ibushi defeated Spud in 6:38 by pinfall with a Golden Star press. This was a C+ 69. There were no skill improvements on show. And the dirt sheet just had both guys holding back, both guys for inconsistency, and Ibushi not playing up for the crowd. But overall, an okay start to the show, and it gets Ibushi another victory. Then a match that had some good action but not much in the way of heat. We had Tommaso Ciampa defeat Brian Cage in 6:26 with Project Ciampa 2. This got a D+ 51, just building up the big man for a potential push down the line. Ciampa improving his rumble skills. And the negatives here, a lot for Ciampa, but hopefully we can build it up over time. As I say, just a quick match there to get him a victory. And our final pre-show match, and about that had some great action and average heat. Shinsuke Nakamura and Ricochet defeat Masato Yoshino and Drew Galloway in 8:41 when Shinsuke Nakamura defeats Drew Galloway with a Bomber Yi. C64, not the greatest between these four. I thought they would maybe tear the house down, but it does include, carry on the central storyline. There were no skill improvements to tell, and negatives here, a lot for Drew Galloway, and just really a lot of inconsistency and poor gimmicks. But again, stuff to work on, and hopefully we can do that in the upcoming couple of months. Our show starts with Samoa Joe heading to the ring, and he's looking to cut a promo. Grabs a mic and he says, "So let me get this straight. We're 2 weeks away from the biggest pay-per-view, not only of the year, but in pretty much TNA history. And all I hear is, oh, this is EC3's moment. His chance to finally become the TNA World Champion. Newsflash. Have you seen who he's up against? I'm Samoa Joe. I'm the single most destructive champion in TNA history. And you think this guy has got a chance just purely because he's the boss's nephew? Ethan, you may think you're on a roll, but trust me, when I get my hands on you, I'll break you, and your aunt might need to look out an insurance line for you." Now, EC3 comes out, and he says, "Well, Joe, relax. It's okay to be scared. When you know that not only the owners of this company want you to lose, but when the great fans of this company want you to lose as well. At Bound for Glory, you will meet your match, and I will meet my destiny to become the next TNA World Champion. But hey, if you don't want to wait," and the promo continues, restricted space there to type in, but it's a B88, B+88, continues their storyline. Yeah, as it says, "And hey, if you can't wait till Bound for Glory, I'll come to this ring and I'll kick your ass right now." Out comes the GM for Crossfire, Steve Austin. "Joe, Ethan, I'll make this short and sweet. I've already got EC3 booked tonight, and I've got you in singles action against the former rivals of yours and Jeff Hardy. So good luck against that son of a bitch. And Joe, I feel you and Cole did a good job last week, so tonight I'm teaming you up again against the Killer Elite Squad in our main event. So get ready for that, guys, because Bound for Glory is getting closer and closer. A95. The reason this gets an A95 is obviously the crowd are hot from the first time I done it, but again, restricted character space, line space, means I have to overrun the promo into 2 segments. But it continues the title feud, gets it a good bit more heat, and all positives there, so a really good segment from these two. So these kind of segments, they're fine. The wrestling, maybe not so much. But that's your 2 main matches booked for this evening. Then a match that had some good action and average heat. Mascara Dorada and Davey Richards defeated Soldier Ant and Morrison in 7:56 when Davey Richards defeated Morrison by pinfall while using the ropes for leverage. Let's get a C61. Soldier Ant was off his game. 2 storylines continue from this. It's okay for the kind of opening match. Maybe I would have hoped that they'd been maybe into the B-minuses, but a lot of improvements here. Everybody improving something. Morrison on technical, Soldier Ant on his flying skills, and Davey Richards and Mascara Dorada both learned to improve their rumble skills. So delighted with that. Negatives here, a lot of inconsistencies, a lot of holding back, and some people not playing up to the crowd as well. But again, it is a lower card, and hopefully we can build it up down the line. In our next match that had some good action and average heat, we had Bram defeat Rhett Titus in 7-11 with a curb stomp. C65, so Bram's getting better matches. That puts him over again. James Mitchell doing some good work at ringside. No skill improvements. A lot of negatives for Rhett Titus, but overall I'm pretty happy with that, and that's a good victory for Bram. After Bram picks up the victory, a countdown then appears on the Tron. It goes from 10 all the way down to 1. Then we have some pyro, and obviously it goes off, and we get some bangs. Nothing happens. Bram looks confused, as does Father James Mitchell, until out of nowhere Chris Jericho returns and starts nailing Bram with some lefts and rights. He whips Bram off the ropes, and Bram goes for a clothesline. Jericho ducks it. However, Bram then slides under the bottom rope and makes a sprint up the ramp, while leaving Jericho in the ring and in tow. They sprint up to the back, and the cameras lose them, while Tenay and Striker comment on what they've just witnessed and show highlights of the match, and then the post-match shenanigans. The cameras then catch up with them and cut backstage when Bram has found, I don't know why I've said chair there, when Bram has found a car, should have been paying more attention, and he's jumped into it and drives off. But the question is, who was waiting for Bram in that car? And who is the driver? So a B-73, is Bram possibly get some help? Who knows, but James Mitchell helped Bram during the segment, and a violent storyline has advanced with this segment, and Bram has improved his acting as well. So basically, Bram picks up his win, Jericho goes to attack him, Bram goes for a clothesline, Jericho ducks it, and then Bram, noticing that he's missed it, slides under the bottom rope and makes a sprint to the back, and then eventually gets into a car that's already there, and the driver drives off. So Jericho can't get his revenge. Next up in a match that had some good action but not much in the way of heat, Eric Young and James Storm defeat Jake Carter and Jesse Sorensen in 6:47 when Eric Young defeated Jake Carter with a Death Valley driver, a C-54. Johnny Devine did some good work at ringside for the Devine Entertainment members. EY is improving his technical skills, James Storm's improving his flying skills, and the negatives here are all the usual for everybody, and hopefully we can sort that out when they get higher up in the card. Again, focusing on our mid card, and hopefully that can help us in the future. Then in another match that had some good action but not much in the way of heat, Death by Honours, Colby Carino and Chris Hero defeated the Destroyer Nation in 9:57 when Colby Carino defeated Uta Nation by pinfall following interference from Madison Rayne. Let's get a C+68. Bobby Lashley has switched to a fan favourite gimmick, which got him an initial 90 rating. That's good. The tag team's title storyline has advanced, but it's good to see we're getting Colby in some sort of matches now that are getting a C+. Hopefully we can get him to B-minuses. There were no skill improvements. A few negatives here, mostly holding back. Hero's declining physical ability, but overall I'm pretty happy with that. We then cut to a small commercial which just says 10 days away, Bound for Glory, order with your local pay-per-view provider, with Ethan Carter III as the main guy in the background. I think it's a B78, just a simple thing to break it up between 2 segments. As we then cut backstage and we see Colby Corino and Madison Rayne going into the Death by Honor locker room. Colby walks in and shouts, "Guys, let me be the first to introduce to you the Lady of Honor, my girlfriend Madison Rayne." The rest of the stable start applauding while Colby smacks her lips on her. Is this the extra advantage that Death by Honor needed? So I get a D47. Madison Rayne could use something to freshen up her character, and she used mannerisms to hint at a heel turn. This is her heel turn. I thought, let's put away the Death by Honor, let's give him a female member and somebody that can help interfere in Colby's matches and get him over as well. A few negatives there, but we're going to handle the turn. She's only had 3 segments, but it should be fine. Even if it isn't, she's not going to be one that's going to have a lot of momentum to start with. And the turn was a complete success, so overall, very happy with that. We now have Madison Rayne as a heel. That'll take her out the women's division as well, to focus as more of a manager. Speaking of the women's division, in a match that had some good action but not much in the way of heat, we had Mia Yim and Portia Perez defeat Ivelisse Feliz and Celeste Bonin and the beautiful people in 1024 when Mia Yim defeated Velvet Sky with a Kiss of the Dragon. A pretty respectable C63 considering Velvet and Celeste haven't been great for matches. Angelina and Velvet showed some excellent chemistry. The women's storyline is advanced with this segment. I may put Velvet back with Angelina as a lackey. I'm unsure at the moment. But regardless of that, there were no skill improvements here. And the negatives there are mostly going to be for low momentum, holding back. The other thing as well is I thought that putting them as 3 different teams, because obviously we're going triple threat at the pay-per-view, and that allows them all to get their own partners. It made sense in my mind. And about it featured great action and a good crowd. Divine Entertainment defeated the Forever Hooligans in 1016 when Pinky Sanchez defeated Alex Kozlov by pinfall after Johnny Divine interfered. B-75, that is very good considering where DJZ and Pinky Sanchez have came from, so absolutely delighted with that. The Divine Entertainment is starting to take off. Also great chemistry between the Forever Hooligans. Sanchez and Divine work off well together, delighted with that. No skill improvements. I think one thing I was really happy about here was more so the fact that the Hooligans were willing to do the job here, and that makes the Divine Entertainment, look like a real good threat going into this big match at the pay-per-view. So delighted with that, and really proud of the Hooligans for doing what they've done there. And the rating I'm very proud of. We then have EC3 with Matt Striker for an interview. Matt Striker says, "Ethan, we are moments away from you facing Jeff Hardy. Do you have any thoughts going into this match?" EC3 says, "Matt, I have just got to be professional and get the job done. Jeff's a hell of an opponent, but with these fans behind my back, I feel I can beat anyone." Striker then just says, "But we're just 2 weeks away from Bound for Glory. How much pressure do you feel you're under?" Which EC3 replies, "Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of pressure from the fans, the media, my family, but at the same time I relish pressure. I know this company can get to the next level with me as its champion, and if I can do that for the fans, I'll be delighted." Matt Striker says, "Good luck, Ethan," as Carter walks off ready for his match. At B79, the performance of EC3 was good. Matt Striker underperformed, which is disappointing considering he is really getting over as a commentator. His stats are overness is up to high 70s, nearly 80s. So thanks for the suggestion. I think maybe Ben that might have said it, to go and put Striker in commentary, and it's really paying off. So delighted with that. But I mean, it's just to build up for his match, and hopefully it delivers as a decent co-main event. I have a feeling it might not, but we have to put Ethan in matches to see if they can deliver. And it didn't here. Shit, so we really need a good main event. But about it featured great action and a good crowd. EC3 defeats Jeff Hardy in 8-10 by pinfall with a headlock driver. A C+ 66. Nothing really else to say about this. It was just a match to give EC3 a victory on television, and hopefully the main event can save us. As long as we don't lose Pop at the moment, I'm happy, because we still can't gain any. Oh, so many negatives for Jeff Hardy. Once he's gone, the better. Penalised for length, we have reduced all the product. I think it's now 6 minutes, 8 minutes, and 14 minutes. So this is going to be just an upper mid card match, but maybe next time we'll need to make it a wee bit longer. That's cool. The announcers then put over the fact we'll be seeing the Killer Elite squad take on Adam Cole and Samoa Joe in our main event, a B78, basically just a hype graphic. And the match itself should maybe hopefully make sure we don't lose too much pop. But in a bout that featured great action and great heat from the audience, Adam Cole and Samoa Joe defeat the Killer Elite squad in 13:04 when Samoa Joe defeated Lance Hoyt by pinfall. A B82 keeps the champion very strong. Obviously great chemistry between the Killer Elite squad. Samoa Joe improving technical and performance skills, Lance Hoyt continuing to improve, this time in his technical skills, and Adam Cole in Rumble. If we go to our dirt sheet, negatives here, everybody holding back, inconsistency and a poor gimmick from Adam Cole, inconsistency for Samoa Joe, and maybe we're just a wee bit too short with the match. Going in at 13 minutes, maybe should have been 14, but overall, pretty happy with that. We end the show, Joe's celebrating, and this week it's Adam Cole who decides to leave and head to the back. Joe poses with his TNA World Championship, however from the crowd and into the ring appears EC3, who jumps in and hits Samoa Joe with the headlock driver. The crowd pops massively before EC3 grabs the title and holds it high above his head to signal the future is here. Continues the title storyline. Could have maybe done better than a B78. But overall I'm very happy with that. Only negative is it was short, but we were running out of time. And that means our overall show, a B81, very happy with that. Probably would have gained this pop should we not be in the cooling down period. And it doesn't lose its pop, so that's always a good thing as well. So that's it for this episode. As I say, now it's going to get into the double taping and I'll go and book Impact Wrestling as we're getting so close to Bound for Glory. But just the usual things, guys. If you enjoyed the episode, smash the hell out of that like button. If you've got any comments regarding the series, regarding your own saves, regarding wrestling in general, or any questions just regarding TW, put them in the comments section below. If I can't help you, then hopefully somebody else has got the knowledge to help everybody in the TW community. Because I know how much a difficult game it can be to get your head round, and I've certainly learned a lot from doing YouTube and people helping me. Apart from that, any comments as well, as I say, in the world of wrestling, why not talk about the world of wrestling? There's always going to be some things that are going to be pissing us off. And some booking decisions we're all scratching our head going, why? But apart from that, guys, thank you for watching. If you haven't subbed, hit the sub button and these videos will drop right into your sub box. But until next time, take it easy, happy booking, and I shall see you next time. Bye bye.